Up next, we got the AFC East. This division played out similar, whatever. It was the same as what it was with the NFC South. We had the Bills, the lone team to make the playoffs, and then we had three teams under 500. And so we're gonna start from the bottom up, just like the last division. Last year, the New England Patriots, they finished 4-13. Obviously, they draft their number one quarterback in Drake May. They hired Mike Vrabel from the Tennessee Titans. They had some key offseason acquisitions. They had a solid draft. So it's only right to start off with the only Patriot fan on the West Coast, man. Miles, how you feeling about the Patriots going into this season?
To statement, I don't know. First of all, I don't know why you had to do us first like we the worst team or something. Second, when I went to the Patriots Niner game, I think I saw more Patriot fans than Niner fans there in Santa Clara, so that was kind of surprising to me,
Cap,
man. Uh, hey,
cap.
were you there? You didn't see it, but nah, man, I'm high on my Patriots, man. I don't know how many times I can tell you it's finna get spooky, brother. I don't know how many times. Uh, we had a complete roster reset, so I got them at what up?
Don't say
I got them at two. I got them at two. I got them at two. I'm gonna just say that it's high, but when we look at the division as a whole, which we will get through, that's fine. But Patriots are the most dangerous team in the division. I'm gonna go out and say that, man, because nobody knows what to expect from them. I mean, like I said, we had a complete roster reset. Um, Starting with the offensive line, we got better on offensive line. We got Morgan Moses. We got Will Campbell, which a lot of people say T-Rex arms. I don't care. I mean, if you care about arm length, that's fine. But as long as the lineman can shuffle his feet and be a body and stay in front of your man, that's all we need. And as long as you have a strong base, hey, we're good to go. Travion Henderson, which you drafted out of Ohio State, I think he is one of the best utility backs in what was the best utility back in the draft. Utility meaning he could block, pass catch, find the hole, and just do a little bit of it all for the offense, which Drake May can lean into. Ramondre having fumble issues last year, 7, which is highly unfortunate. Trey Henderson has 0 coming out of Ohio State. So we're going to see him a lot this year, which is going to be a great addition to this offense. Kayshon Boutte, y'all joked on me a lot, man. Y'all joked on me a lot. Someone took some notes when I made that statement about him, but I feel like, man, he's going to be really special for this team as the deep ball guy. Someone Drake May can just look to going downfield. And as we've seen, he was torturing Marshawn Lattimore in summer camp, which kind of sparked that brawl that they had earlier in the week. Mike Vrabel, great coach. He's kind of reminds me of what Dan Campbell was for the Lions, just as a way he's a proven leader. And also, hey, he's a Super Bowl champ, coach of the year. So he's here to take the Patriots back to glory, man. Robert Spillane, I could go on for hours, man. I could go on for hours about my team, but I feel like we have a lot of promising pieces to really bring us back to where we need to be, which is the promised land, which New England is known for. So I got him at 2.
Uh, Zach, would you like to give Miles a reality check, or are you kind of in
please.
agreement of the?
There's there's no way in hell I'm agreeing with that. Like, nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm glad that you're proud of your team. You have a lot of faith in your team, but nah, man, I got them boys locked in at 6 wins at most. At most. Like, cause I'm just not moved. I think Mike Variable is the best thing they got going. Everything else is pretty mid tier, if you ask me. Um, I really don't have much to say on that team. They're yeah. I'm not moved by them at all.
Dude, we got a comment. We got a comment from Ant Man. He said, "What that note say about booty?"
Let me pull that up.
Johnny can speak to it.
Man, I remember that night vividly. Miles was talking crazy.
I wasn't there, but it sounded like Miles was putting booty on the pedestal with Jerry Rice, maybe saying
This
he'd
was
be like the
July
Ray.
1st. July 1st, 2023. Kayshawn Booty is going. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Kayshawn
You
Booty
got
is going to be the GOAT.
Oh
Mm.
man, that sounds
Crazy.
like a
Go
night
is
with a lot
crazy.
of alcohol consumption, maybe a little.
Brother,
Definitely.
it was an amazing
Casamigos.
night. It was
And
legendary,
so
brother. I was being a
That
All
prophet.
right.
was a
I was
good battle.
prophesizing, man. Y'all
Before we
didn't see
move
the
on,
vision.
he said something else that was before we move on, he said something else that was crazy. He said the Patriots gonna be the most dangerous team in this division. That's insane to say with the Bills in this division. Josh Allen back there at quarterback. Why would you say that? I don't know. But why do you think they're the most dangerous? I don't know.
All right,
Hey, man.
Johnny. I guess you're next in line to give maybe Miles a reality check if you don't agree with him.
Well, I already talked about Drake May the other day, but there's a new episode. My mindset might have changed the last couple days. Newsflash, it hasn't. And so I got them finishing last in this division. I do love Mike
Oh,
Vrabel. That was the best hire in the offseason that any team had. They hired Mike Vrabel. Gerard Mayo, thanks for coming. Appreciate what you did, but adios. We got the real deal in here. So Mike Vrabel is going to turn this around. The Patriots will be back. It's going to take a couple years though. Their defense is going to be good. They made some key additions. Robert Spillane. They picked up Kalevion Chason. That's a name that we're gonna come to know. Miles is gonna come to know. This dude comes off the edge. He played on the Raiders last year. They signed him late in the year. This dude is explosive and he can get
Let's
things going.
go.
Christian Gonzalez at corner. Um, they have a lot of good pieces. They also signed Robert Spillane, I already mentioned him, but he was a starting linebacker for the Raiders last year. He's pretty good, so he's a good veteran piece on that defense. They got a good core on the defense. Offensively, I am not excited about anything they have on offense. Maybe Travion Henderson, but to me, he's a running back 2 at best in this league. He's not a starter to me. He's not a bell cow. I don't see it happening. Ramondre Stevenson, I feel the same way about him. The receiving core, I'm not high on Stephon Diggs, Kendrick Bourne, Demario Douglas. Are we serious right now? Like,
hey,
these guys are going to score hopefully 17 points a game. Their defense is going to keep them in games. Um, they're going to lose a lot of games by one score, and that's going to be the narrative all season long. Is the Patriots are close? They need a couple more pieces, and that's totally fine. Year one, new head coach, young quarterback, all that type of stuff. They're building for the future. I think it's going to be bright, but just not this year.
Scoob, you feeling the same way?
I got him at third. Great bunch of young players. I think, like they said, Mike's gonna turn this around, but it's gonna take some time. So not to elaborate on pretty much everybody else saying, but I got him third just because you got Miami and you got Buffalo in there, so
Yeah.
it's
I
tough.
can't believe y'all got us
Reality check,
behind the
Miles.
Jets,
How you
bro.
feeling?
Bro, y'all got us behind the
No,
Jets?
only one person said that.
No,
Yeah, I
oh
swear
yeah.
you said 4. Zach said 4.
Zach, you just said dead last.
Yeah.
I said that. I said
Yeah.
I put
Y'all
him
said
at
y'all
Oh,
took
I
six
said
wins.
Jets.
I
Nigga.
said
I picked the
that.
number.
You said dead last. You said you'd be surprised if they get 6
His
wins.
wins. Yeah. I
Shit,
used to say the
Johnny up
first
there
round
Well,
too.
pick.
I'm like,
honestly,
yeah.
I got the Jets at 5 wins, so they really both bottom of the barrel to me, so it really don't matter.
You got you. So damn, Miles. Everybody gave you a reality check, but listen, brother, I actually got the Patriots finishing number 2 in this
Mm.
division.
Thanks.
Um, and here's why. I like Mike Vrabel. He's a defensive minded coach. I thought they already had a solid defense. You see what he did his first couple years in Tennessee. He had them 8th ranked defense, and they really didn't have nobody. Then 13th, then 11th. And so when he's working with not much talent in the Tennessee side on the defensive side of the ball, still having them top 15, I think that says something about who he is as a coach. You go over to the offensive side of the ball, I'm completely opposite. I really like Stephon Diggs. I mentioned it last episode. Um,
You like
I
that?
think he's a quarterback riser. I think he brings the best out of quarterbacks. I think when quarterbacks feel like they have nowhere to go, they just find Diggs because he can always get open. Even when he's not open, he's still open. He's just that good of a route runner. I actually like Pop Douglas too, though, and that's the thing. I think he's a really good too. I'm not high on Kayshawn Booty though, like you are, but Pop Douglas is a solid 2. I like Travion Henderson. He's very explosive. So I got them coming in at 2, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Pop
Respect, brother.
Douglas.
Respect.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
his
man.
nickname, bro.
Liberty. Hey,
That's his
Liberty you,
nickname.
boy. Liberty you.
Got
Put some respect.
and
He a
and we'll
dog.
kind of get to it, man. The Dolphins is we'll get to that, but before we get to the Dolphins, we got to get to the team that finished above the Patriots last year, the New York Jets. Complete overhaul. Got a new coach, got a new quarterback, new philosophy, new system. I did want to pin a question before we get into that. Aaron Glenn is coming over from Detroit. As you guys know, he was part of that rebuild with the Lions when they first got Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell. They brought in Jared Goff. Things weren't great the first year. I think they started 0-10 before they got their first win, but they stuck with him. I say that because Justin Fields is kind of in a similar situation where they bring him over from Pittsburgh after starting half the season. Do you see this as Justin Fields' last season to be a starting quarterback, or do you think they'll kind of give, knowing where Aaron Glenn comes from, do you think they'll give him that leeway? Like, okay, this first year, we're just trying to get the structure right. Then the second year, we'll kind of judge your performance. How do y'all see their quarterback situation playing out with Fields?
And
I
this
think
is
with so many
breakout year,
quarterback,
man.
so many
Go ahead.
quarterbacks come in the draft next year, I think it's just you got to make something happen this year, brother. If not, I feel like they're going to draft quarterback one. This is Justin's last chance. But you got the team to do it
Anybody
though. You
else?
got the team to do it.
Anybody else
Yeah,
feel that way about
I
Fields?
think I think Justin gonna eat this year. I think this is his breakout year. I think he's in a system that fits him better, and they're gonna let him move a little bit more freely. I think this is his time to shine, and I think this coach is on board with what he got going. So I still think they're gonna draft a QB next year, but this is his year. This is his time to really solidify himself.
Got you.
I think.
Me,
I agree.
go ahead, Moss.
Nah, I agree, man. I think. I think Justin Fields, Garrett Wilson, Ohio State connection, man, is gonna be a thing. Y'all can hear my little one in the background. She a little fit because she can't see dad just quite yet, but uh, yeah, it's all right. I'll be there. But nah, all I'll say is I think Justin Fields. Justin Fields is primed for a great, a good year, man. I think he has a good lot offensive weapons behind him, and that especially in the running back group. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. That's all I got to really say about that.
I've been high on Fields, but I think this might be his last chance to prove that he's a starting quarterback. If it looks shaky this year, definitely they'll be going after a new quarterback next season. And I like Fields. I hope he could turn it around, but he just has to look. I feel like he just needs a confidence when it comes to throwing the football consistently. As we know, he's a great runner. I feel like he relies on that a little too much. I wanted him coming out of college. I thought he had a hell of an arm. When he was at Ohio State, that's really all they did was just throw the rock. And so I'm hoping he can kind of just do the same with the Jets, knowing that this is his proven year. But kind of getting into where y'all think they'll finish. Zach, how you think the Jets finish this year in the division? I mean, you kind of already told us, but want to
Yeah.
kind of elaborate further on that.
Just to go a little bit further, I got their record at 5-12. I think they're gonna really struggle this year. They're still, like you said, they're still very young and they're figuring things out. So they last.
Anybody else or Miles, how you got them finishing?
I got him finishing last, man. To be honest, I don't think. I don't think much of that team outside of Justin Fields. Well, not even that. Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall. I think he still has some gas in the tank to be good running back in the NFL. But the Jets, they're known for the Jets. The only reason they finished higher than us was because they did a bad tank job. So I think that team is just they always been a screw up organization. So I just don't think nothing's going to change this year. That's it.
Scoob, you feeling the same way about the
Yeah,
Jets?
same way.
Johnny,
Make
Johnny, you
happy
feel
with
the
you.
same
You
way?
want me to go? Oh yeah. No, actually no, I'm not. I've been very vocal, as y'all know, about Justin Fields and how have felt about him in the past. But I'm kind of with Zach. I think this is gonna be his breakout year, man. I think this is exciting for Justin Fields. He started the season really well last year with the Steelers. I believe they were 4-2 when he was the starter, and then obviously Russell Wilson became the starter. I don't know why. I think I have zero clue why. That made no sense to me, but whatever. This year on the Jets, he has nobody behind him that's a threat. He's got Tyrod Taylor there. Tyrod Taylor is not going to be viewed by Aaron Glenn as the starting quarterback. So this is Justin Fields' show, man. He's got some weapons. He's got two really good backs, Brees Hall and Braylon Allen. Right, Braylon Allen had a really good season last year coming in when Brees got hurt. I'm excited to see what he could do. And then you got Garrett Wilson. You also got Alan Lazard, who's not as good of a number two as some other teams have, but he's very serviceable. Um, I do want to praise Aaron Glenn though, man. I'm excited to see him be a head coach. I think he's one of the best human beings in football. Just listening to him talk, I've seen a lot of his press conferences. He's done a lot of podcasts, interviews, stuff like that. I love everything that dude says, man. Like, I wish he was coaching my team, to be honest with you. And then also, too, their defensive coordinator, Steve Wilks, if you guys remember him. He spent time with the Niners, spent time with
Yeah.
the Cardinals. He's a very respected defensive mind. So that defense is going to be running around all crazy. They got Sauce Gardner, Malachi Moore, Jermaine Johnson. Shout out to Independence Community College. Quinnen Williams, one of the best interior defensive linemen in football. They signed Derek Nottie from the Chiefs, who I think is a good piece in that D line room. Um, they're going to be really good on defense. They're going to be. I view them similarly to the Patriots, right? They're going to be good on defense, but I have them better as an offense just because the quarterback, he can create things. They have better running backs, and they have a better wide receiver one. So that's why I have them above the Patriots.
Okay. I got them finishing fourth, but I am looking at that depth chart, and they do got Mason Taylor from LSU, who I thought, watching him play a few LSU games, he was a very real solid tight end, a good receiving tight end. So I think that is a great weapon to have. I think he played, if I'm not mistaken, with Jeremy Ruckert his last year at Ohio State too, who's the backup. So there's familiarity there. But I'm. Josh Reynolds is wide receiver too. I'm not too high on that. I ain't gonna lie, but he does have Garrett Wilson. But I got them finishing fourth. Uh, Jets are just the Jets. They're just one of those teams that, for whatever odd reason, they just can't get in the win column. We all thought it would have been last year with Aaron Rodgers, and it was the same shit. I'm not saying that this this group of Jets is going to be the same thing, but until proven otherwise, I just have to put him fourth. But hopefully Justin Fields proves me wrong. I really like the dude, so that's how I feel about them. Coming in next, we got the team in Miami who finished 8-9 last year. Um, Notable trading away Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith over to Pittsburgh. Zach, what is your outlook of the Dolphins season this year? Um, where do you have them finishing?
I got you. I got you. Before I dive into that, Johnny said something I was just a little questionable about, and it's Raider fan to Raider fan. You rather have Glenn over Pete Carroll?
That's a good question. Um, Honestly, long term, yeah. I mean, Pete Carroll's like 73, so how much more does he have? I do love Pete Carroll though. That's a good question. I'm gonna eat my words right there, but
All good, all good. Okay, I can go into my take for Miami. I got them at 9-8. Think they'll do all right. I got them at number two. So just pulling up my notes here on this one. Yeah, I think they're gonna be at 9-8. I think their team hasn't changed much. What's going on with their quarterback situation? That's what I really want. Is it gonna be
Uh,
Tua starting?
yeah,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
if healthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like I don't know I think that's gonna be the
Yeah,
deciding
to
factor
watch
is
go out.
if he could play healthy a full season. I don't think he should be out there at all, to be honest. But if he's out there, he needs to wear the helmet, whatever it's called. But
Guardian
The
cap.
Guardian.
the Guardian cap, yeah, I don't know why he's not wearing it after multiple concussions. But yeah, I think they'll do all right. They're coming in number not number two. just because I don't believe in the Patriots and I don't believe in the Saints. And they're not better than the Bills. The Bills are just too stacked.
Saints.
I'm sorry, the
Jets.
Jets. The Jets. I'm sorry.
I was gonna let it slide, but Scoop said hell no. Well, Scoop, how you got the Dolphins finishing this year?
I'm finishing second, just because speed kills at the end of the day. You got that man, you got Tyreek Hill, you know what I'm saying? So that's an automatic game changer. That's not if he ain't the best one of the best game changers. So I got them finish second. Same record as Zach said though, 9-8. It ain't gonna be a beautiful season. It'll be a scratch and tear season. But I got them finishing second. Sleeper be a wild card.
Okay. Johnny, how you feeling about that? I know they just picked up your man's Darren Waller out of retirement. You think that changes the landscape of that offense a little bit?
I hope it does. I'm not gonna say it will because I don't know. But if it does work out, then that's just another dynamic to a potentially really explosive offense. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, one of the best 1-2 combos at receiver. Devon A. Chan, one of the fastest running backs in football. He might blow up this year. I mean, people might talk about him in that top 5 running back category if he stays healthy and if he does the things that he's capable of doing. I mean, he is that good and he's that explosive. Obviously, if Tua stays healthy, everything about this team is if they stay healthy, right? So I do have them at second. Tyreek Hill's 31 years old, so another year older. Obviously, he's still Tyreek Hill, but does he still have that 100 catch season in the tank like he always has? I don't know. This is a very questionable team to me. Their ceiling is very high. If they get hit with injuries, they will be very bad. So we'll see. I do have them in that wild card contention though, right around 9-10 wins. So we'll see.
Do y'all think Mike McDaniel and Tua, both of them are on the hot seat for this season, going
Yep.
into this season?
Tua is Mike not.
Kind of feel that way too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Tua is, but Mike's damn near.
If they don't
This shit's
win,
warming up.
he's gone. Yeah.
That's
That
how I'm
motherfucker
feeling.
seat, that motherfucking seat warming up. It's getting hot.
That shit on fire.
So Miles, you said Tua was Mike not, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, elaborate on that.
Oh man. What can I say about the Dolphins? I think like we all know them to be an offensive team. We know they have a little bit of defense, but man, that defense is kind of depleted, man. They had a lot of injuries in this offseason. I mean, starting from Ashton Davis, their safety, Artie Burns, they lost him. So we're gonna switch back over to the offense. You got Tyreek Hill, who's been questionable and wanted to trade quietly, and I think that's because he see the writing on the wall. Tua is not the guy for this team at all. I think he's a safe quarterback. He can get you the ball, but when it comes down to the line, he's not the guy you want because, like we all said, he's not durable. You got Jalen Waddle. I think he's obviously the speed kills in all aspects, but when your whole team solely depends on a quarterback, that's not a sustainable way to win football games. Which is why I say Mike ain't on the hot seat. Tua definitely is because one hit, you don't know what can happen to him. He's just fragile. That's all it is. I don't like I don't like having fragile things. When I'm a physical dude, so I can only imagine in the game of football when you got a quarterback who you could just push over and he's hurt. Come on, man! Like you don't want that. That's not good. It's not good football. So, hey, man, I got the Dolphins at 3 because what they can do, but I just know what's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah, that was kind of my same reasoning why I had him at 3. They're a team that could get off to a real hot start. That's what sucks. They could start off 4-0, and then Tua trying to be Superman, diving head first for a first down, and now he's knocked out, and now you got to rely on Zach Wilson or Quinn Ewers, and so that's a big part of the reason why I got him at 3. If healthy, they could compete with the Bills, but I mean, what have you like? You just got to go off what Tua's shown you. He can't play a full season. He's going to miss some games, all due to a head injury. So that's my reasoning for having them at 3. Not much more of that, honestly. Their defense, I think their defense is really solid, though. I like Chop Robertson on the other side. Bradley Chubb Um, I think they had someone who tore an Achilles a couple years ago that's coming back. I forget. He was from UCLA. I forget his name, but he was their first round pick. I think it was something Phillips, if I'm not mistaken.
Jalen.
But he should be back. Jalen Phillips, yeah, he should be back soon if he's not back already. But everything for that team relies on the offensive side of the ball. So we'll see how that shapes out for them. Last but not least, man, we got the Bills. They have the MVP from last season. How do y'all? Obviously, we all have them first. My question to y'all is: do you think Josh Allen can repeat what he did last year to carry that team? Can he replicate that this year and do the same
Yep,
Yeah.
easy.
to the same level?
He
Yeah,
got that
Yep.
dog in him. He that guy.
got that dog in
Yeah.
them. They a
Do y'all
threat.
think?
Yeah.
Do y'all think the situation with James Cook could be a problem going into the year, or do you have enough faith in their backups? I think their backups played a little bit last year. They had some key moments. I think they had two good backup running backs. But do y'all think that James Cook situation will hurt them if he's not signed? Because it doesn't sound like they're close to a deal at all.
Oh, 1,000%.
They
I
got running
think
backs though, like you said.
They
They're all
do.
right. Yeah, they got the breath from the city. What's his brother name?
hmm
Davis. Something Davis.
Ray Davis. They got Ray
Ray Davis.
Davis and Ty Johnson, and they
Uh-huh.
both played a key factor in the last season. So,
They got Frank Gore Jr. too, right? Or no?
nah, I think they cut him.
They cut him down.
Looks like it.
Mm.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
mean they got Josh Allen. He could run the ball. Fuck it, y'all move out the way. Y'all block. Y'all, I turn y'all into fullbacks real quick.
yeah.
And
And then
you
they
can't
had
do
some
that,
key
man.
acquisitions this offseason on the defensive side of the ball. The big one was Joey Bosa. That's another guy if he stays healthy. And if they can get him back to his first couple year like in the league that form, then that's a great replacement for Von Miller. They added Shaq Thompson. They bring back Tre'Davious White.
Sack.
So the defense is the defense could be solid this year. The receivers are kind of the same. They add Joshua Palmer. They still got Keon Coleman, their rookie from last year. They had
Dog.
Elijah Moore. Khalil Shakir had a little breakout year. Kincaid, uh, hands down best team both sides of the ball in this division. Um,
They should have brought Cooper back.
it should be, huh?
They should have brought Cooper back.
Cooper, Amari, he was ass though. I don't know why
He
he
had some
couldn't.
plays. He had some plays.
Couldn't tell, bro. He was on my fantasy team, bro. Lost me a
know.
couple games, bro.
I know you drafted
So-
him right before me, so thank you.
But yeah, I mean, I think we all got the Bills first. I think I won't say cakewalk, but it almost feels like a cakewalk to at least win the division.
Yeah, something like
So,
Josh
yeah,
Allen,
man.
it's a cakewalk.
You said
They
what?
still got if it's someone like Josh Allen, you got a cakewalk.
Yeah, for
Mr.
sure.
Mr. Incredible, for real. They still got Matt Milano on
Patriots
defense too.
got something for him.
Yes, they got Matt Milano still.
that's another
I think
dog.
I think he missed a little bit of this part of his last season too, but their defense is stacked. You got Joey, Greg Rousseau, Ed Oliver, Matt Milano. Taylor Rapp is a pretty damn good safety. Taron Johnson, one of the best nickel backs in the league. Christian Benford, who got Kyrie Elam out of there, who was a first round pick. Christian Benford, I think, was a late round pick. Kind of took over that cornerback slot last year. So the defense is solid. We'll see if they're able to get back to that top tier defense they had a couple years ago. So yeah,
You forgot
it's
about
looking
you forgot about the main guy. The man that has a second chance at life.
Amar.
That man's going ball out. That man's going.
Aw,
DeMar,
man.
he's a backup. He is a special teams player.
that man's gonna come
Shout out
out.
to him though, man. Like he's
Second
probably
chance
seen
of
some
life,
shit
man.
when he was on
Right.
the other side, bro. That's hey.
Tupac up there, dog, or nah?
Hey, I gotta
What
ask,
makes you
though.
think he went up, boy?
I gotta ask.
Oh,
bro.
right. That nigga
If
woke
that shit
up, said,
happened to
hell
y'all, would
nah.
y'all come back and play football? Bruh.
Say, hell nah. I'm
Hell
that shit
yeah.
happened to y'all, would y'all come back and play football?
Can't hear him.
Y'all, I don't know, Mike.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
If I was as young as DeMar, if I was because his career he didn't really make he didn't have that many years in the NFL. He didn't make that much money yet. So I would, yeah.
You gotta
You see
think
the
about it. That was such like a freak accident, bruh. Like I don't think I would be able to. Like I just leave it at that. Like that shit won't happen again. Now anything can happen, but they said there was like a less than 1% chance that that could ever happen. I think he got like hit in his chest the moment his heart wasn't beating, which played a big part. Like you know how rare that shit is. Like to like for that shit to line up like that. So I would keep playing. Honestly, that's a lot of money to just leave on the table if I'm being physically cleared to play football. So
Right.
shout out to him, man. He did his. I won't say he did his thing last year, but he was back on the field. He was back on the field playing for the
He's
Bills, man.
alive.
he's alive. He's alive.
Oh
That
fuck!
boy,
And he made
that
more
boy
money.
was food on defense last year,
He
bruh.
like 50 Cent, man. He made more money after he went down and came
That
back
game was
up,
so
man.
He's
long.
set for life.
They try to wake him up like, bruh, nah, you gotta wake up. Like this is you
I
gotta
hear
get
you.
up.
D-U-D, dead on the field.
They say he can't die. So
Nah.
bring him back to life. We gonna extend this shit 30 minutes if we have to. Bring his ass back to life.
Ah,
I don't know if y'all
respect the
remember
bar.
that
We wildin'.
freaking
NFL saying,
Nah.
hell
Where's that
nah,
from,
he not
bro?
dying on
What
our
is
watch.
that
Hell nah.
DUD?
Bring his ass back.
All right, hey, yeah, man. Before it gets a little too uncalled for, man, that wraps up the episode for the division breakdown, bro. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Drop a like, subscribe, whatever y'all got to do. Follow the journey. We rookie podcast of the year coming up, man. We out of here.